Yes, 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 yes. Mic check, mic check. 139. Mic check. 139. She a move. She a move. She a move. Yes, 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 people. Bless up on the serve. Just a quick one before the new moon cycle, because apparently we're coming into a new moon cycle. But yeah, man. I thought I'd just come and have a quick chat to the people then, man, because hey, yeah. Big up yourself. I said we say my audio's good. All right. That's good, man. That's good, man. Well, before I even get into this, let me do my normal housekeeping. So you know how we do over here. Let's give thanks and praise to the Most High for giving us another day, because nobody knows the hour, the second, or the minute. So that's why it's always good to give thanks and praises. Yeah. So big up everybody. We've made it to see another day. Today's the 29th day of the first month, 2025. And yeah, like I said before, apparently tomorrow is a whole new lunar cycle, a whole moon cycle, a whole new cycle. So yeah, man, anyone that's big up yourself, passing by. He says big up Trump. No problem, no problem. Yeah, man, anyone that's in them type of vibrations, man, and know about them thing there, wouldn't even mind having a little chat, man. You know, get on some more sort of you're laughing, not even to use the word esoterical, but sorry, you know, some more positive vibrations. So in and amongst the madness, but yeah, in and amongst the madness, because yeah, I don't know, like I don't know if you lot be, and you know, usually I don't really follow American politics like that because I just find it, you know, ugh. But obviously, because this madman's gone into power, I've definitely been, I've definitely been, you know what I mean, keeping an eye on it, and like I quickly said in my title, you know, a lot of the Latinos, yeah, big up Triller. I know we put out a little B team out tonight still, but yeah, we are done qualified for that. So that was a bit of a training match still. Yeah, yeah, I hear you passing, man. You're not built for this. Telling you, them Raspberry days proper put us in training. But it's not gonna be a late one anyway. To be fair, man, because I myself got to get up. But just wanted to quickly touch on it, man. Did Chizzy have a good game? Yeah, because I didn't even watch it still. Oh my gosh! Happy New Year, son! Come on, man. Long time no see. Yeah, my guy. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Oh, love to hear your opinion on what you think's going on over there. But yeah, man. So I'm saying a lot of the Latinos are full of regret, but that's just that's just one issue. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that the people thought that they was getting the Trump of the first term, but this Trump is on he's on some type of steroids, man. He's he's frozen certain government funding, you know what I mean? Funding that's for the school children and I'm telling you, man, ruthless, 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 ruthless. Now I don't know what the thing is though, yeah, and this is the next thing, yeah. He told them what he was up to. He told the country what he was up to. Now, I've mentioned the Latinos because, like I said, obviously they seem to be in a bit of I don't want to use the word uproar, but yeah, there's been a lot of tears and I don't even want to say tantrums, but you know, because obviously a lot of them are being deported. Now, seemingly they thought that when Trump was talking about deportation of certain people, maybe they only thought about the illegal ones. Do you know what I mean? Nixie, what are you saying, girl? You're right, but Big up yourself, man. But so yeah, man. So Nixie, bad things are going over there, so boy. So I'm saying maybe a lot of the Latinos thought that it was gonna be the illegal ones only being deported, right? But it turns out that if you are illegal, no, let me reverse that. They thought that only like the criminal ones were gonna be deported and stuff like that, right? Yeah. So you're a criminal. I'm not. I'm not gonna get deported. You are. But little did they know that not having your papers in America, especially, basically means you're a criminal, right? So that means now people are getting scraped up who haven't settled their green card or been there however long, which is illegal. Do you know what I mean? And they and didn't straighten out themselves, and now they're being dipped as well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, there's a lot of I see even Selena Gomez, she's balling, telling, yeah, man, that's here. I'll drop the link, no problem. Selena Gomez balling, saying sorry and this and that and this and that. So, and the thing is, yeah, you can't even say that Trump finessed them, right? Because he was very clear with what he said. Yeah, there's one thing you can't say about Trump. He's not even like a thing like he spoke with a forked tongue or whatever. Yeah, very clear about what he was up to. But seemingly, some of the people then thought that they was immune to it. Yeah. Now, to be fair, I don't necessarily. Well, I don't know. I don't necessarily have a problem with them deporting criminals per se. I don't think. I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? But when you're sort of deporting just normal mums and fucking grannies who have been working there, paying their taxes, but they haven't sorted out their paperwork, then I don't know. That's a different issue. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, within all this deportation and immigration and all this sort of thing, in often cases, the good suffer for the bad. Do you know what I mean? So you might have a criminal being sent back, which is okay. You know what I mean? That's fair enough, fair dues. But then, you know what I mean? You've got someone there that's, married an American, had children with an American, this, that, and the other, but just haven't sorted out their paperwork, which means that they're kind of there illegally. And, they're getting scraped up. You know what I mean? So ICE, and apparently they've given ICE, loads and loads of, increased authority and controls and stuff like that. Apparently, certain parts of America, the people, they have not gone to work. I'm not even laughing, yeah, because it's not even funny. But can you imagine, yeah, say you run a company. And yesterday you had all your staff in here. Today it's the inauguration or whatever. Tomorrow, half of your staff are gone. Do you know what I mean? And this is where it's going to get interesting because it could be argued that England suffered something very similar post Brexit. Do you know what I mean? When we lost certain of the workers, a lot of the Europeans lost a lot of the workers that were doing the jobs that a lot of the English people wouldn't do. Do you know what I mean? Which left a massive hole and probably still has. Do you know what I mean? One of the more obvious ones that come to mind were like the fruit pickers, etc., etc., etc. Then you had the people in the care industry and the hospitality industry, this, that, and the other. Now, these might not be sort of sexy jobs, this, that, and the other, yeah, but they are very important jobs. Do you know what I mean? In terms of how the country ticks over. So right now in America, yeah, because I've got a friend in Miami, and she's letting me know, and I was like, nah, because I had to go and Google it. She's letting me know that a dozen eggs right now, is like $12 for a dozen eggs. And you can get even more expensive ones than that because you know how the egg thing goes, yeah. Can you imagine? That's $1 an egg. Can you not imagine waking up and starting to pay £12 for a dozen eggs? I mean, already eggs are expensive in England already. Do you know what I mean? But could you imagine spending $15 on 12 eggs? because that's what's happening in America right now, or especially specifically in Miami, because like I said, that's where my people them are. Oh, Reanimator has entered the building. Is he sending back the good one? I would like evidence of that. Yeah, I'll give you. I'll try to find it, man. Definitely. Because that's what I'm saying, Reanimator, right? Just by being there illegally, do you know what I mean? Just by not having your papers, this, that, and the other, you're effectively illegal. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Under this sort of administration, it seems that the good are suffering for the with the bad. Do you know what I mean? Don't blame Trump for the cost of eggs. That's no. No, Reanimator. Things have already started to go up in America as a result of all the different things that. Remember, now again, fruit's probably going to go up as well, because again, if you ain't got no one to pick the fruit, this, that, and the other, these are the things that are going on. You know what I mean? The same people that you're sending home for whatever reason. Like I said, the ones that have been actual criminals, that's fair play in it. But like I said, the ones that that just are there without their paperwork are also being sent back. Right? Listen, don't tell me, man. I'm talking to my friend that's already there. Anyway, I ain't even no argument with you, Reanimator. Yeah. Also, you got things like a lot of them were in the construction game. Now, the thing is, now, if it's a thing like all of these different workers, right, are being sent back or have gone into hiding or whatever the case may be, and the American people, the remaining people step in, do you know what I mean, to do the jobs, then it could be argued, okay, it's a bit of an inconvenience, but, you know what I mean, it still ticks over. But if it becomes a situation whereby, do you know what I mean, you got all these empty spaces where there were once immigrant workers, but now they're all scared because they don't want to get dipped or whatever, and now they've gone into hiding and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Then we're going to see, man. Yeah. But that's just the immigrant bit. Like I said, that's the immigrant part. Do you know what I mean? But all these different little, and like I said, innit, now the Hispanics are barling, say, oh, we're sorry we voted for Trump. We didn't think he was going to be coming to get us and blah, 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 and all of that type of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Now, it's funny because oh boy. And remember, this is just January. This is just January, man. You know what I mean? His ink ain't even been drying yet on some of these executive orders. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm saying I'm gonna be following this, man, because one, like I said, when America coughs, England sneezes. But like I said before, I do think that we're just going into a time of just absolute just degradation, man. Just low level politics. The lowest level politics that we're probably ever gonna see. Do you know what I mean? You know, and the thing is, I mean, we all know that no one would accuse Trump of being a statesman or anything like that. Yeah, no one would do that. However, he is still the leader of a country. Do you know what I mean? And you gotta come with some type of, I don't want to say airs and graces, but my God, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So even when I'm telling you, boy. And the thing is, yeah, like I said before, it's not even gonna be like his first term. Yeah. I think this term is gonna be twice, 3 times as bad. And like I said before, he hasn't got the money. Like last time he was in power, remember, it was quantitative easing and all them things there, right? So he was just writing checks left, right, and center. Yeah. He's coming now looking for money. Yeah. And again, he's in a, I mean, I don't understand how in 2025 we got a government where your inner circle of just billionaires. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What do you lot think? Like, can billionaires run a country? You know, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Me personally, I just think he's just coming to grab as much as he can, yeah, between him and his fucking cronies. Do you know what I mean? And just call it quits after that because he knows the place is. Nah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But like I said, I don't think he's gonna I don't think he's gonna last the whole 4 or 5 years. I don't. If he carries on like this, you know, if he keeps going on like a maverick, I do believe they're gonna take him out. Like I said, and I'm gonna put a cheeky bet on it. Yeah. Right. Now the next thing, I don't know if you lot have heard. Like this is what I'm trying to say. This man Psycho. He's on a thing like he's trying to basically do something where he sort of erases his first term, yeah, so that he can get to basically serve another 2 terms. Because you know in America you can only do 2 terms, yeah. So effectively this is his second term, but he's trying to do something to kind of erode, to kind of erode the first term, so he gets another 2 terms. Do you know what I mean? I mean, this he's so let me in fact to you lot that are in the chat, yeah. Let me ask you lot a question. You know, like in America, he's pardoned all the people that stormed Capitol, stormed the White House and this and that and did the most, yeah? Let's see if we can get a little bit of interaction, or are you lot just hiding? But I want to know, put a 1 in the chat if you think that the people that have been imprisoned after the riots the other day in England, should they be pardoned too? If it wasn't, and let me put like a caveat. If it wasn't like a violent, that's the thing though, yeah. No, let me take. Do you not think he should have pardoned the people? Let me just start with that. Do you think he should have pardoned the people? I have to get my vid edit finished and then I will pop on. Should I keep the seat warm for me? You're editing videos. Boy, Nixie, you're really for the cause, man. Not gonna lie. No, it is gonna get low, man. It really is, man. There's no two ways about it, man. I mean, I don't know if I can find it, but I watched a video where hold on. And I don't know, there's so much things going on, man. You know what I mean? Because you know, even what's his name? You know, Bill Gates has been buying up loads of land in America, and it turns out a few of these like billionaires are just buying up a lot of the land in America, buying up a lot of the like the homes and that. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you, man. Then you got this fucking Elon Musk, do you know what I mean, saying that he thinks that there's gonna be more robots than people by the year, I can't remember, but it's either 20, just call it 2040 for argument's sake. Yeah. Can you not imagine that? More robots than people. Big up yourself, Sosa. Big up yourself, Sosa. More robots than people. Now, I watched a video on Instagram today, yeah. And again, you got to be so careful because you just don't know what's real and what's fake and all the rest of it, right? But this video, this guy said that he's been working in one of my man's warehouses, Elon Musk warehouses, where they're building these robots, yeah, and he's saying that they're just putting in 12-hour shifts, do you know what I mean? And they're just going hard, you know, building these robots. And he was saying that he's worked in other companies because he said he's an electrician and he's worked in other places, but never, he said, have they gone as hard as this. If we count our devices as robots, considering we will have an average 2 each, it's not too hard to fathom. Well, I mean, that's interesting if you're going to look at it from that perspective. But I was thinking he was talking about actual, do you know what I mean? His actual robots in it. Plus whatever new ones, whatever YouTube egg prices in America, and you can see the videos from 2 years ago talking 12 a dozen. All right, Reanimator. I will do. I will do. But all I can say is that my friend, she's only been complaining about it of recent. So, I don't know. Robot Hoovers and stuff are here. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Salsa. I got a robot hoover, the thing chases my cats. Are they any good, Jordan? Because I was looking at them the other day. Are they any good? Do they hoover up well? Because they had pretty good reviews, man. She's clearly a Democrat. I wouldn't say that, to be fair. I don't think she's either, man. She's an English girl living in America still. But regardless, I mean, $12 for fucking that's $1 an egg. That's ridiculous in any given instance, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, man. So like I was saying, so the some of the Hispanics are full of regret after they hold on a second. Hold on. And some would argue that, like, the Hispanics and that, they don't really understand the assignment, and don't even necessarily see themselves as, like like a minority, like saw themselves as maybe being, like, white American, as it were, as opposed to understanding themselves. Yeah, they mock to and even clean themselves. Okay. He blocked 150 million for condoms going to Palestine. Who blocked condoms going to Palestine? Yeah, they chew pet tails. But yeah, man, I think even that Trump, yeah, even that little robot, that robot Hoover thing, quite interesting, really, where we're going. But yeah, so like I said, some of the Latinos are full of regret, and I think there's going to be a lot of other people full of regret, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying, and I even bring it back to, what I mean, like the right wingers in England and whatever, right? Because like the immigration issue is one thing, cool, yeah, and we know that some of the people then want some of the people out, this, that, and the other, but is it when it's a trade-off between I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Because when you look in some of the comments, some of the people them don't give a fuck. Hold on, I think condoms are the least of the Palestinians' worries. And even what's going on in Congo as well, do you know what I mean? I don't know if there's enough, eyes and everything on that Congo situation. Oh, I'm telling you, man, I'm these next 4 or 5 years, man. Oh my God. And we thought last year was peak. Like how can Rwanda oh my life, man. It's just crazy to me, man. Did you see Obama and Trump chatting away like old friends at a funeral? It's all a stage. Now that I don't disagree with Violet about it being a stage, that I don't disagree with, bub. That I don't disagree with. Good cop, bad cop. All right, let's just have a little listen to my guy anyway. Let me just, whilst I quickly do something, but let me just have a little quick. No, this ain't, I'm not talking about Trump in Congo. I'm just talking about Congo in general.
To Donald Trump, if I am being 100% honest, I am getting a huge kick out of their pain. Some Latinos, not all. All of them did not vote for Trump, but the ones that did. If I'm being perfectly honest, and I know that it makes me a bad person for saying this, I know. And here's the thing, I'm already going to hell, so I might as well have a good time in the process. Since I'm already going to hell, I just want the whole world to know, and I will stand on the top of Mount Everest. It is bringing me immense joy, pleasure, and laughter, getting a kick out of Latino pain, the ones that voted for Donald Trump, as to what's going on. I am getting so much joy out of it. It is my new guilty pleasure. And I know it makes me an even more crappy person that I keep reiterating this, because it really does make me a bad person. But I just can't reiterate how vindicated I feel just laughing at their pain. I know this makes me horrible, and I'm probably going to get canceled for it. And I'm going to keep saying it because that's just how much pleasure it brings me. I am sick and I am twisted. I am sick in the head. And they probably need to tie me to a tree and stone me like they did back in the Bible times. But none of that changes the fact that it brings me immense joy, comfort, laughter, peace in my soul, vindication, and one with the universe, laughing at Latino pain for the ones that voted for Donald Trump. It makes me feel good down in my soul, in between my legs, and all in my butt. And now, y'all don't have to say it. I'm going to hell for all of us, because I know y'all ass feel the same exact way. And I don't feel no ways tired about it. I don't feel no ways tired about it. And again, because before you even go send me the emails talking about Funky Dineva, we are part of your Latin fan base, and we love you. And it's not all of us. I know it's not all of y'all, and I love y'all back. Okay, but the ones that did vote, I am having so much fun with this. I am having so, and I don't want to hear nothing about it's them today and it might be tomorrow. Well, if it's me tomorrow, I'll cry tomorrow. But today, I'm having a real good time laughing at Latino pain. I'm having a real good time. I'm talking about real good. I'm laughing real good. I'm having a real good time laughing at this Latino pain, because this thing tickle me. Girl, this the first one that had, girl, this first one right here, I want to introduce y'all to Selena Gonzalez Consuelo. This Selena Gonzalez Consuelo. And listen to what Selena Gonzalez Consuelo had to say.
This is so crazy that we voted for Trump. We trust him with the word that he promised us Latinos.
Now let me stop. We trusted him with the words that he promised as Latinos. Girl, I had to stop the video right there, because I'm not understanding what words you trusted. He told y'all from day one he was sending y'all ass back across the border. Y'all were not bamboozled, nor were y'all tricked. Let me let this finish before I go in.
This is crazy that starting next week, multiple cities will be hitting immigration. That is so crazy that multiple people are scared to go to work. But I work at a lot of Latinos and I go to work. And that's crazy because we have a living too. I hate that I voted for him. Now I'm so.
Yo, Reanimator. Reanimator's heart's become cold as ice, boy. Reanimator's saying propaganda bullshit. Why, Reanimator? What part of it do you believe is propaganda? What part of it do you think is propaganda? That they're not being sent back, or that she's not? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Here, my family, and your family. Y'all, we need to come together and do something about
We're
this.
not coming together with you. Selena Gonzalez Consuelo. Selena Gonzalez Consuelo. Ain't nobody coming together with you. And I'm going to tell y'all how much I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this so much that this entire show, I'm not even going to get paid for, because that snippet of music is actually going to kill my video from being able to be monetized, because that's somebody else's copyrighted material. And you know what? I don't even care. I'll forego the money that I would have made on tonight's show to sit and indulge in all of this pain and laugh. This is absolutely hilarious. We gotta come together. Come together.
So Reanimator, and this is what I'm saying, man. Like, empathy is definitely leaving the building, because even though she may not be being sent back, Reanimator, she's obviously got empathy for those around her that are right. Do you know what I mean? Reanimate. And this is the other thing that I'm trying to say. Like, empathy. I want evidence, not tears. Stop your noise, man. But this is what I'm trying to say. Listen. I've never heard you. Don't get me started about you want. So all of a sudden you want evidence. Let me move on, go, man. What was I gonna say now? Sure, I've lost what I was gonna say. Let me just read. I don't know why people can't see that Trump's version of Christianity is not the incredible panacea that Jesus taught. Instead, it's a warped version of I didn't even know that Trump had a version of Christianity. You know what I mean? We don't even want to put Christianity and him in the same sentence, man. This is the man that said he would Roger his daughter, man. You know what I mean? So, nah. No, well, I agree with that still. I agree with that. But remember, we got the same dumb type of people over here, right? In terms of, like, say you got like a Banksy and a fucking, what's that dickhead called now? That coconut coon, man. Danny Osco, yeah? You got these type of people saying, we don't get the foreigners out, all this type of thing. Now, what if a day comes when England's like, right, all foreigners out, if you're not born, you know what I mean? If you're not born of an English this and that, if you can't trace your heritage back to King Henry VIII and all of this type of stuff, you're out, mate. Then, man, they'll be the first on the boat leaving. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, what do they say? Turkeys voting for Christmas and all the rest of it, or do you know what I mean? It just makes no sense. And the same thing's happened with these people over here, you know what I mean? They voted for Trump. God, I mean, I don't even know. As a Latino, I don't know what would have made them tick yes for Trump. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what they would have been hearing. Yeah. What would they think? Yeah. We're going to vote for Trump because, yeah. Worse, knowing you ain't got no papers. Like, what land are you living in? I mean, the next thing is, though, how are they able to vote without no paperwork, though? So maybe the ones that did... No, okay. So the ones that voted are obviously the legal ones. Yeah. But they obviously weren't thinking about their illegal friends and family, boy. To be honest, I would gladly go if they gave me money. It's a bonus. The country is sinking rapidly. The thing is, yeah, it may be sinking, do you know what I mean? But the problem is that other places around the world are also sinking. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to make sure you find the right spot. Do you know what I mean? Because, like we're saying, this thing is global, isn't it? Like, there's probably only certain places in the world now that are kind of free from the sort of tentacles of the West, like China, North Korea. Do you know what I mean? And maybe a couple other little spots. But apart from that, everyone's fucked, man. Don't get. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Don't get confused between migrants and Islamists. I think Guyana is okay, Naifa. Yeah, but even in Guyana, do you know what I mean? Obviously now, because they found the oil, so even there's like a land grab and people moving in and blah blah blah. And the problem with these sort of situations, like those that preceded them, is that unfortunately, even though a country like Guyana has now found such resources, the problem is that it's only the people then with the money that can really access it and then really what's the word, benefit from it. Do you know what I mean? On any large scale, the local people. And the thing is as well, I also think that with oil and all them things just comes extra problems, man. Do you know what I mean? And because I tell you, I tell you, since don't get me wrong, Jamaica's always had its problems, right? But since they found oil on my island, bros, I'm telling you, it's just gone mental, man. It's just gone mental. Do you know? And like I said, if you see what's going on in like the Congo, it is just. I don't understand how you had Rwanda, however many years ago, in a massive civil war. Yeah, place got fucked up, wiped out, this, that, and the other. A decade and a piece later, I don't understand it. They've got an army that can be. So right now you've got the Rwandan army, from what I'm under. They're fighting now. Who's backing the, like, you know what I mean? Who's backing the Rwandans? Who's backing the Rwandan army? Yeah, so you got the Rwandan army. Sorry, I know I've gone off a bit, but it's very distressing, to be fair. And then they're fighting. Is it the South African army? It's about 3 different armies. Oh, it's just madness, man. Oh, it's just absolute madness, man. Scared of being deported, or I don't know, reanimator, man. Go and have a cup of tea, man. Your heart's too cold right now, man. Have a cup of tea, son. Your heart's too cold, man. Reanimator. Have a cup of tea, son. Yeah, what you say, Nixie, man? Okay, she's on mute. All right, let me go and play the video.
Selena Gonzalez Consuelo. In your proposal for all of us to come together, Miss Consuelo, just which group or groups of people are you suggesting come together? Like which groups? Because I know you're not talking about the Blacks.
Are you losing clients because your sales calls leave you feeling awkward and you're just not enjoying them? Sales calls do not have to feel like a chore or something that you dread. If you're an online coach doing all of the sales,
the Blacks came together and did what they were supposed to do. That's what somebody said. Edit it out and upload it again. That's probably what I do, since it's at the top of the show. Which group of people is you expecting to come together, baby? Because a lot of other people already did what they were supposed to do, love. The Black community did what they were supposed to do in this election. Honestly and truthfully, it's the Latino community that dropped the ball during this election. And that is a conversation that y'all need to have inside y'all house, okay? Because the Latino community and every other minority group, when it comes to civil rights in this country, has piggybacked for decades off of the strides and the advantages that African Americans have made during the civil rights movement. All of y'all even have rights as a result of Black people standing up and doing what they did in the 50s and the 60s. Okay? Every piece of right that y'all got subsequent to that was piggybacking off of their work. So who are you suggesting come together, love? This man told y'all, honestly and truthfully, if I'm being perfectly honest, he had it out worse for Latino people this go around than he did for Black people. This man had it out for Latino people worse in this election than he did for Black people. He got up and let y'all know every day what he thought about y'all, what he thought about y'all countries, what station in life he thought y'all belonged in. He didn't trick you. He told y'all directly to y'all face. And the thing that baffles me so much is that African Americans have, part of it is our fault, and part of it is just a global anti-Blackness rhetoric that gets preached globally. But everybody is so ready to come to America and distance themselves from Black people that you go over there and you vote against your own interests just because, I don't know, y'all think proximity to whiteness and somehow you want to be everything but Black. Let me come over here and let me do everything opposite of Black people because maybe the white dominant culture will accept me. The white dominant culture, long as I go against Black, because listen, let me be very honest with you. If you want to bring people together, the easiest way to unify people is with hate. The easiest way to unify people is with hate, okay? You want to unify that come to America, tell them just don't like Black people. Oh, baby, they will hop on that train in a heartbeat. And Black people, y'all don't want to hear this next one that's about to come out of my mouth. You want to unify the Black community? If you truly want to unify the Black community, just start a hate campaign against the gays. Start a hate campaign against the gays and the trans. Oh, baby. Oh, sookie now. You watch and see just how quickly the Black community come together. But y'all wanted to do anything except be Black. And so y'all went over there. Y'all literally walked y'all ass in the voting booth and voted for this, thinking that somehow he was going to cherry pick you out the bunch. He was going to cherry pick you out the bunch, but only go get the bad ones. Do y'all know that racist and bigoted people, whether you were born in America or not, if you speak Spanish, they call it all y'all ass Mexican? Dumbasses. The same way Black people need to stop doing. I'm Haitian. I'm Nigerian. I'm African. I'm this, baby. Them white folks is calling us all the N words. We all one and the same. Whether you Venezuelan, Mexican, Colombian, Argentinian, when it comes to these bigots and when it comes to Trump, all y'all Mexican. Every single last one of y'all have been relegated to Mexicans. Bottom of the this is not my thought process. This is theirs. Bottom of the barrel, don't deserve to be here. Second class Mexicans. That's all of y'all. I don't give a damn if your mama and doctors are lawyers in your country. Baby, if you speak Spanish and if you look like Latino, just like you have Latino descent, all of them think you're dirty Mexicans. Desiree Aranda, I don't know if you missed the top of the chat when I said I know that all Latinos did not vote for him, but I will say this about the Latino community. Enough of them voted for him in order for this to be a Latino community problem. And here's the thing. We don't need to come together and do nothing. We don't need to come together and do nothing. Ask your family members who in good standing, tell their ass to go march up and down Calle Ocho. Tell all your family members and the rest of your Latino community members that's in good standing that voted for Trump, tell their ass to find the shortest, most convenient MLK Boulevard in Spanish and tell it.
Yeah, you see, this is going to be interesting going forward, because I'm not saying that the Black and Latino community had a close relationship previously, but I think now is this idiot. No, of course he's not speaking for me, Reanimator, but who are you speaking for? Do you know what I mean? But and why is he an idiot, Reanimator? Because why is he and this is what I'm saying, Reanimator, yeah, why is he an idiot? Because he is describing what is factually going on in America right now when it comes to the Latinos. So why is he an idiot? Tut, Reanimator. Tut, man. You still haven't had that Horlicks, mate. And this is what I'm trying to say, and this is what I want the people to understand about when America coughs, England sneezes, man. Because when we got our fine fellows like Reanimator, heart becoming so cold, lacking empathy, this, that, and the other, yeah, it's problematic, man. You know what I mean? You know, when people are now, you know what I mean? Like I said, and this is what it is, yeah, about how, like I said, it's going to be getting scummier, right? I remember last time I spoke about propaganda and then way there, right? So another example, which actually includes myself. So you got Base Luke, yeah? So I'm presuming his knickers are in a twist, and his wife fronts are in a twist. So he's gone and let me see if I can find it. He's gone and he's clipped something of me saying blah blah blah. If that's what it is, then yeah, I'm anti-British. Yeah, that. If that's what it is, I'm anti-British. Right? This is what he's clipped. Yeah, it's about a 10-second clip. Obviously, that clip, there's no context. There's no nothing. Just if that's what being anti-British is, then that's it, innit? You know what I mean? And obviously he's taken that. Danny Roscoe's taken that, made some long rare black super rare, get him out. Now Danny Roscoe, I don't know if you're listening to me, I don't know if you can hear or someone can get the mail, but this is what I'm trying to say about the scumminess and how, do you know what I mean, the people who have gone off their head. Because how are you gonna have, yeah, and and this is what I mean, even taking it back to the Latino sort of situation. So Danny Roscoe, why would they get rid of me and keep you? Do you know what I mean? Like what? But anyway, so the point I'm making, yeah. So you know, like I said, obviously my man's got his but and you know, and this is what I'm trying to say, right? So again, I digress a bit, but anyway, so going back to this Luke Hugh, right? So we was on Veli's panel, and basically him and Khan were going at it, right? But his mic was really loud because you know he comes on and he booms his mic and all the rest of that stupid shit. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I'll look at that, booms, big up yourself, Khan. So I'm like, listen, can you just turn down your mic a bit? Because no one can really hear you. The people in the chat are saying they can't hear you. Just turn your mic down a minute. Fuck off, you bitch, and all that. This is him to me, you know, fuck off, you bitch, yeah? I'm like, cool, you know what I mean? I didn't even get off. I'm like, listen, just turn the fucking mic down, yeah? Whatever. And I called him a colonizer, that's it. I was like, fuck off, you colonizer, you know what I mean? Because he's just coming on the panel. He's been asked to turn the mic down, fucking scientific methods there running the panel, you know what I mean? He's fucked him off, you know what I mean? He's just gone renegade, innit? He doesn't give a fuck, you know what I mean? He's going on like a colonizer, innit? He's on man's panel, and he's not showing no respect for the panel because he's in his feelings and he's in his emotions. And we know what happens with some people when they're in their feelings and they don't give a fuck, innit? They don't give a fuck. They'll tell you about your mom, your dead people, them, they will dox you, they'll do the most. You see what I'm saying to you, yeah? So, all right then, boom. So, he told me to fuck off. I said fuck off. I called him a colonizer. I mean, I'll take back my chat because that's how colonizers move, yeah? Familiarity breeds contempt. Anyway, that was that. I done a show the other day. I think the day after, the man's come into my thing and he apologized. And I'm like, all right, cool. Apologize. 2 twos, he's put up some type of short about me with this whole, do you know what I mean? Like I said, this anti-British thing, which there was no content. And this is what I'm trying to say about there being a lack of integrity and honesty amongst some of these people. Because, okay, if you want to post the clip. No, but at least post it with some kind of context in it. Do you know what I mean? Because if I was just to go through and just find a clip of Luke or whomever just saying something, my uncles or whatever, you know what I mean, or whatever in it, without no context, no nothing, we can all do that. Do you know what I mean? Now I wouldn't bother to do that. Do you know what I mean? Because my team, truth and rights, and I really got time for that kind of bullshit anyway. But I'm just showing you as an example of where we're going in terms of politics, and these are the people that we sit amongst. You know what I mean? These are the people that we sit amongst, this and that, and all the rest of it. Same thing like in America there, the Hispanics thought, oh, we sit amongst them, we eat with them, boom, you're out, mate. You're out. And I'm sure that would be the case for the same kind of people that we sit amongst around here, man. Because the thing is, hey, and it's good as well because, like I said, all the truths are coming out, man. You get me? All the truths are coming out. So, I don't know if Danny Roscoe is listening, you know what I mean? Because he's probably in the bushes, because I know he likes to listen to real black people because they ain't got no real black people around him. But in fact, let me try and find it. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can find it, because it's let me try just to show you the and don't worry, I've seen your video as well, Nixie, just to show you where we're going, with the politics and the politics. Do you know what I mean? No integrity, no nothing. It's just race politics, identity politics, what's it called? Pulling on people's emotions or whatever. And the thing is, what I clocked as well about Danny's them man, there's what do you call it? I don't even know what the fuck you call that. You know what I mean? That cult thing, that black and white cult thing, yeah. It's predicated on basically having to disrespect black people and disrespect Muslims and disrespect Asians and just disrespect people. It's not built on anything integral. Do you know what I mean? It's just all bashing people. Do you know what I mean? Now, how are you going to build a movement on bashing people? Like, well, that's never going to, do you know what I mean? So if there isn't a black supremacist or a Muslim or whatever to have a go at, then your movement is dead. It's absolutely dead. Like, you need us more than we need you. We don't even need you. But I've come to the conclusion that your sort of arguments and that you need us. The same people that you say, oh, we want you out, and if we're out, who the fuck are you gonna complain about to have a movement? Who are you gonna complain? Who are you gonna move to next? The grannies. So you need us, man. You know what I mean? Some dickhead thing, man. But like I said, more than that, it has no integrity. It's just bullshit. I wouldn't even mind. Do you know what I mean? If, like I said, you played the whole clip, even if like a minute or whatever, so you can hear. But you can clearly hear me say, if that's what British is about, then I'm not about it. So if you were honest, you'd have played whatever was being said before, innit? So that at least the people them can catch what I'm referring to when I say if that's what Britain's about. But obviously you can't do that because your thing is based on bullshit, propaganda, bullshit, emotions. Do you know what I mean? Fucking creating shorts for content. Are you really, really, really about fucking? Nah, it's just all bullshit. So let me see if I can find it, because I mean, let me see. Can I find it? But again, you're just a fan, Danny. You're just another fan. You're just another fucking fan, man. I know you ain't got no black people around you, man. And because you don't know how to make black friends, this is what you got to do. You know what I mean? Just make videos of me and Divine and whomever. Because you ain't got no black people around you, son. I mean. But anyway, I'm only going to play it just to show you the level of propaganda that we're dealing with. Do you know what I mean? And where we're going. Yeah? And how people like myself, if we're going to stay in this corner of YouTube, are probably going to be pawns in their game because they need a foil. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, if they ain't got a Muslim, if they ain't got a brown or a black person to distress, your movement's dead. And the thing is, yeah, you've got a whole black, and this is what I'm saying. This has got to be meant. This has got to be mental illness. I'm so sorry. It's got to be mental illness, man. When you can have a black man saying, "Oh, they want black people," you got a mental illness, man. Yeah, but all right. Is this it? Let's see.
I've told.
Hold on a second. Can I make it? Well, you don't even need to see these fucking
YouTube about these black supremacists, about these people that want to take down the UK from within, and people like Nine Eva, she's anti-British. The country.
Did you hear that? Yeah. This is why I said in my last video: do we need to be afraid? Do you know what I mean? Do we need to be afraid? Yeah, because now you got this bald fucking cunt, yeah, trying to tell his racist white wing followers that I'm trying to take Britain down from the inside. I'm trying to take Britain down from the big up yourself, God of Jacob. We're taking Britain down from the inside. This is the propaganda that's this fucking coconut is going around with. Yeah. And this is what I'm trying to say. You need us, bro. You need us. Just like you've always needed us. Do you know what I mean? To have a movement. To have a movement, you got to call my name. Me, Nine Ether. That's in this little small thingy bobby of YouTube. You need to call. This isn't the first, second, or third time that you've called our name or called my name. Yeah? Your movement is dead. You know what I mean? Your movement is dead. From you got to call 9 Ether 99. Your movement is dead. Don't even bother, man. Just create content. No one's going to take you seriously, man. But let's play.
She lives in. So when I tell you about these black supremacists, don't come back and say that I'm wrong. But the good news is, we've got a remote.
Yo, pussy, yeah? I know you're listening, and if you're not, one of your little... Come one day, come and show us why we are black supremacists. Yeah? Because the only reason why you can say that we're... is because we don't hate ourselves like you hate yourself. Because you hate the black side of you. Yeah? Come and tell me just one thing that makes us a black supremacist. Just one. One. But what... You are a white supremacist, bro. That's what you are. You're a white supremacist. You are a black-looking person who's a white supremacist, who hates his black skin. Like, it's obvious you hate your black skin, bro. You actually hate yourself, man. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't want to... Hey! Let's press play. Yeah? See? And you keep... Last time you wanted to come and you wanted to put me on X and all of this shit. Your movement's dead, Danny. It's dead food, man. You need us. You need us. Yeah. But the thing is, I wouldn't even mind if you base your thing on truth, man. It's just bullshit and propaganda. Yeah. Bullshit and propaganda. Just like Trump.
Migration plan. And that will allow us to throw out all these people who are anti-British.
So listen, pussy, yeah? And this is what I'm trying to say. You don't stand for British values, because if you know anything about British values, we got freedom of rights, freedom of expression, freedom to say what the fuck we want. Yeah? So if I want to say, oh man, you know what? You can't do nothing. Now, this you said about something about, hold on, let me just, not internment camp. What did he say? Hold on.
Throw out all these people who hate the country.
Danny Roscoe, come and throw me out. Danny Roscoe, you and your black and white people, them, come and throw me out. Yo, Coconut, come and throw me out. Because I don't know, like, this is what I'm trying to say. You're mentally not well. Yeah? You're mentally not well if you think that you can throw me out of England. Who? Me? How? How? Wait, the thing is, yeah, you're a fucking child of immigrants. I'm a child of immigrants. So what are you on? Like, where does your superiority come? Your mum's Irish. immigrant. Your dad's Jamaican, immigrant. You're an immigrant, bro. Yeah? Doesn't matter how much you suck on these people's knob, and just like that guy said in the other video, doesn't matter how much the Latinos want to go on like they're white, this, that, and the other. No, you're Mexican, just like you, bro. You know what it is. You know what it is. You're a Negro. Like, how the fuck? Dude. Hey, you're not well. I've come to the conclusion that you're not well. When you're like Hector, when you look in the mirror, you probably see fucking you probably see Bruce Willis or something, because Hector said he looks in the mirror and he sees fucking Sylvester Stallone. You probably see Bruce Willis. You lot are all mentally ill. Something's wrong with you lot, man. You're not well. Yeah? But this fool thinks that he can throw me. This is what I'm trying to say. What throw who out of what country? How? Because if I'm leaving, you're fucking coming with me, bro. Do you understand? Yeah? You need to wake up, man. Like, you sound like a dickhead. Yeah? Imagine you got a black presenting you saying, oh, we're going to throw the blacks out. The blacks, we're going to throw the blacks out. You're a dickhead, man. And this is what I'm trying to say. A lot of you patriots, you're not British. You know what I mean? You're just racist. You know what I mean? You're not British, and you don't work with British values. You're just racist. Do you know what I mean? Because, like I said, British values is about understanding and compassion and blah, 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 and allowing and all of them things there. But you're just racist. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? What does even anti-British mean, you fucking muppet? What does it mean? What does being anti-British mean, you muppet? You're anti-British. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because you want to throw everyone out of the fucking country. You're anti-British, Danny Roscoe, because you want to throw everyone out of the country, son. Yeah, you're anti-British and a racist. Yeah, remember me tell you that. You don't have British values. You just got racist, right-wing values. Yeah, England's moved on since your time, mate. England's moved on. They've moved on, son. Yeah, I know you want to go back to the time where everyone could call each other the P word and the N word, and black people were getting chased down the road by skinheads and all of that. I know you want to go back to that way them days, because you're not well. You're not well. Yeah, you're not well. Before you even, you know what I mean? But because you're a big pussy anyway, you don't even say, you know what? Let me go and find out. What? But no, you wouldn't do that, because that's not what your content's about. Because your content, you need foils. Yeah, you need foils, man. Yeah, you're a dickhead, Roscoe. This is about the third or fourth time. Like, you need us, man. You're a dickhead, man. Yeah, you are an absolute dickhead. Yeah. The mere fact that you felt the need to go and make this called dickhead video shows that your movement's foolishness, man. If you got to call out my little name, your movement is dead. Yeah, it's dead. And then I'll anyway, let me just.
They live in the Islamists, the jihadists,
there
the
you
leftists.
go. There you go. The Islamists, the jihadists, the leftists,
the black supremacists. I'm happy to send them back to Africa.
Move your bomber, Clark. Yo, you fucking pussy. Yeah, you can't send no one nowhere. Yeah, you with what the fuck do you have that can say? Dude, you're an immigrant. You're an immigrant who was fostered out. Like, who are you sending anywhere? I got a passport. You got a passport. Where the fuck are you sending me, you prick? You're dumb. You're stupid, man. You're stupid, man. You're stupid. I was born on this land before you, you punk. Yeah? I was born on this land before you, you punk. This punk thinks he can get rid of people. You and who? And the thing is, yeah, and you know the beautiful thing is, yeah, say if anything were to come like that, yeah, they would use you. Yeah, they wouldn't even get their hands there. They're like, go on. Oi, you nigga, go on. You go and get rid of your... That's what they would do. They would just turn you into a slave catcher. That's all you would be. A fucking coconut slave catcher. Yeah. And the thing is, you would probably love it. You would probably love it. You'd probably do it for free. They'll be like, we'll give you money. Like, nah, I'll catch him for free, gov. I'll catch him for free, gov. Go fucking coconut slave catcher. Yeah. Make sure you clip this and put it on your channel that I'm calling you a coconut slave catcher. Yeah. Clip that. Coconut slave. Remember, self-named coconut. Yeah. And I'm giving you the term slave catcher. Apparently you want to catch us and send us out.
And then I'll check in on them after a year and see how far that got, how much racism they didn't see.
Oh, you're a pussy. Then you want to come and check in on that. This is what I'm trying to say, man. You're a slave catcher, man. This is what I'm trying. Then you want to come and check in on that. So wait. So this mixed race black appearing guy, yeah, says he wants to get rid of what he deems black supremacists, jihadists, Islamists, and jihadists. Yeah. So that leaves, what does that leave? What does that leave in the country then? Yeah. And then after a while, you want to come and check on them. You're a big pussy, man. You're a dickhead, man. You're not well. Yeah. Like oil and water are mixed. You're not well.
Yeah. We'll round you up and kick you out.
Yes, I'm anti-British if that's what it is. Yeah. I saw it, God. Yeah, your country's done a whole heap of shit. Yeah. And we're not feeling it.
See, many times.
Now, you see, and you know what, yeah? You talking what you're talking, yeah? That's what I'm trying to say. Just, if anything, it just makes my statement even more relevant, yeah? Because what I want to say, that if you are a representation of Britain today, I'm anti-British, brethren. This is the point I'm making. If you are a representation of Britain today, I'm anti-British, because you want to kick everyone out. You want to be a slave catcher. That's what I'm trying to say. We don't want that Britain. We don't want that Britain, man. We don't want your Britain. Yeah. We don't want your you want, what's his name? What's my guy Rivers of Blood speech? What a boy the name? What's his name? Rivers of Blood. What's his name? The one from the Midlands. What's his name? Come on. What's his name? It's gone out my head. Nah, not my. Yes, that's the one. Slim as Enoch Powell. That's them are the man there that you fucking pray to, man. Enoch Powell and them fucking. Yeah, some people are putting all them. That's not British, bros. This is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, as pro-black and whatever as I am, I've come to the conclusion that I'm more British than all of you lot. You, Gummy, Wendy, whatever. I'm more British than all of you lot, because you lot ain't British, man. You're just racist. You're just racist and anti. Yeah. But those aren't British values. Because remember, Britain has gone around the world exporting democracy, freedom of expression, this, that, and the other. We've actually fought wars for this. Only for these bald coconut fucking dickheads to be, we want them out. We want them out. We want the Islam out. Shut up, man. We fucking want you out. How about that? You're a traitor, mate. You're a traitor to the nation, you are. Yeah? We want you out because you're a traitor, son. Yeah, you're a traitor. That's what I've come to. You're a traitor, mate. Yeah? About you want us out. Yeah, you idiot, man. I mean, you're a fucking idiot, man. Yeah? Get me. I mean, imagine we got a man that's Irish Jamaican, yeah, and a whole immigrant, yeah. You're an immigrant, man. It doesn't matter how much you want to lick these people's boots, bro. You are a immigrant, and that's how they see you. Doesn't matter how much you want to speak Cockney. You can put on a few more George flags. You're an immigrant, man. You're just but you're a useful immigrant. That's the most important word. Just like Banksy, you're useful, innit? Do you know what I mean? Well, you're not, to be fair, because you're not going to be getting any black people on side who aren't coons themselves. Do you know what I mean? But we see, man.
times I've told YouTube about these black supremacists.
I've told YouTube about these blacks. This is what I'm trying to say. You're not well. You're not. So what can YouTube do? What can YouTube do? You fucking prick. You're an idiot, man. About you told YouTube.
It's about these people that want to take down the UK.
Right, Louise. I know you're in the chat. Violet, I see you in the chat. Who else is in my chat that's made themselves known who is not of my community? Do you not get the feeling that I want to take down England from the inside? Do you get the feel? Do you get that kind of vibe from me that I'm out here and we want to take down the UK from the inside? Do you not get that feeling, Louise, when you come and you sit amongst my panel for however many hours? Do you leave here thinking, fucking hell, 9 ethers, she's coming to get us? Is that the feeling that you lot get when you lot listen to me? I beg you lot tell me. Yeah, you've heard. Go on, so are you for feeling like yes? Are you sure, Louise? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because, you know, this is what we're being told. Do you know what I mean? That we want to take down England from the inside. How? By paying tax. How? By paying fucking high interest rates. How? By paying fucking fucking council tax and all them. Is that how we're taking England down, you fucking coconut prick? Huh? How? How are we doing it? Pray tell us. Or what? By me having my little YouTube channel? Is that how I'm taking down England from the inside? Tell us how. How? Have I got a political party? Have I got a political movement called Black and Black Unite? Do I go on rallies telling people bullshit? You fucking prick. Shut up, man. You're a dickhead, man. You're not well. Yeah? I'm going to play it one more time for the fucking people in the back.
From within, and people like 9 Eva. She's anti-British. The country she lives in. I want to tell you about these black supremacists. Don't come back and say
calling my name. 9 Eva.
But the good news is, we've got a remigration plan, and that will allow us to...
A remigration plan. This coconut, is saying that they, I don't know who the fuck they are. They've got a remigration plan. Who are you remigrating, you big fussy? You're a dickhead, man. The mere fact here that you had the audacity to go on camera and talk this type of talk, you're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. You're a dickhead. You're a fucking dickhead. Wait, you've probably been to jail. You've probably been arrested. Yeah. You've probably broken the law. Yeah. You've probably got a record. Yeah. Yeah. Me, 90 for 99, I'm as clean as the fucking driven snow up in this bitch. Yeah? But yet this pussy thinks that he can get rid of me. No, you're the fucking criminal. If anything, you need to go. You cheeky cunt. Imagine. This youth's definitely got a prison record. We've seen him being arrested and all them thing there, breaking the great British law and all them thing there. Never broken the law in my life. Never broken the law in my life. Yeah? Never been to none of them thing there, but you have, but yet you want to get rid of me. It's you and your kind that need to leave. You and your kind that break the law. Criminals. Yeah, let's get the criminals out. Yep, let's get the hashtag get the criminals out. That's what we're saying. Get the criminals out. He's a criminal. Get the criminals out. Yep. Imagine this fool thinks he can get me out. Yeah, with my clean self. Yeah, and this guy's got it could be 3-tier policing. And prior to that, he's been in trouble with the law, man. That's very obvious. Before that, he's been in trouble with the law. You know what I mean? You come out. You're a fucking criminal. You get out, man. Cheeky bastard.
To throw out all these people who are anti-British, throw out all these people.
Well, luckily for you, yeah, being anti-British is not illegal. It's not a crime. It's nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? So you can't do shit, can ya? Except weep and bawl and weep and bawl. Yeah? Dickhead.
People who hate the country they live in, the Islamists, the jihadists, the leftists, the black supremacists.
Now, you see, it's really interesting, yeah? Now, when they complain, they're being patriots, yeah? When they complain, they're being patriots. When we complain, we hate the country, we hate. But when they complain, they're patriots. Fuck off. Yeah? Fuck off. Last year, you lot nearly burned down the country, this and that and the other. What? You're criminals, man. And then you want to get outside the country, you get out of the country. You're a lot of criminals, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man, he can't. I guess like who, man? Nah, man. Nah. And this is what I'm trying to say about the scummy propaganda behavior that we need to get used to, because you've got this guy that's a whole criminal out here, right? Been arrested many times, probably done a bit of bird and all the rest of it, yeah. And then he wants to talk to me, good, clean 99 for yeah, clean record, just clean, everything clean, yeah. A good, upstanding citizen and all that, adding to the community and all them things there. And you think you can get rid of me? You're a dickhead, man. Like, shut up, man. Shut up, man. You're a dickhead, man. Yeah? You're a dickhead, man. Oh, my God. This is what I'm trying to say. You can't make this shit up. Do you know what I mean?
I'm happy to send them back to Africa. And then I'll check in on them after a year.
So you're only sending them back to Africa then, no? What, no one ain't going back to Jamaica, Barbados? What is it, just one hey, a one-way trip to Africa then? What, have you forgotten the other? And this is what I'm saying, you're such a coconut, you've even forgotten where you come from. You know what I mean? Yeah? Fucking coconut.
Here and see how far that got, how much racism they didn't see. Yeah.
What does that mean? How much racism they didn't see? Okay. To be honest, I don't even know what that means. How much racism they didn't see. What does that mean? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. Because you're the only one that should complain. Okay. Oh, so you can complain about jihadists, Islamists, lefties, and whatever else, but no one else could come. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're a dickhead, man. You're actually retarded, man. Is he got people? Boy. Boy, you'll have to answer that one yourself, Jordan, man.
We'll round you up and kick you out.
Yes, I'm anti-British if that's what it is. Yeah. And you see, that's probably the exact reason why I fucking was probably saying them things. For the exact reason by listening to pricks like you. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying now tap back my chat, man, because if being British is what you stand for, like people like you, Gummy, and all them insidious people, then who the fuck wants to be British? Fuck that, man. Amen. Yeah, I'll be like Triller and call myself English. Yeah, I'm English. So yeah, your country's done a whole heap of shit. Yeah, and we're not feeling it.
I see many times.
You see, and even at the end, you can hear where there's some context. But you see, these little pussios, they don't want to come in with the truth. They can't deal with truth and rights, man. Just lies, and more lies. In 50. What have you got in the oven, man? What have you got in the oven? Anyway, man, so, you know, we'll just do a couple of in the chat and we'll just leave it like that, man. You know what I mean? But this guy's a dickhead, man. A complete dickhead, man. And the thing is, like I said, his movement's dead, man. So let's see what was there any comments? Let me see. So yeah, SYM, Mr. Roscoe. SYM. Yo, Buddha, you in the bushes? You in the bushes, Buddha? Buddha boy. I don't like you.
See, many times I've told YouTube about these black supremacists, about these people that...
He's told YouTube about us. Snitch. What a snitch. He's a snitch, man. He's told YouTube. This is what I'm trying to say, man. This is what I'm trying to say. You ain't British, man. Like, come on now. You know you're not supposed to snitch. Oh, you're a snitch. He's a snitch. You heard it from his mouth. He's a snitch. He's a snitch. I know that he's a snitch. He's a snitch. He's a snitch. He's a snitch. I know that he's a snitch. Snitching and snitching. Roscoe just keeps on snitching, snitching and snitching. Roscoe just keeps on snitching. The thing is, Jordan M, and this is what I'm saying, they know they're chatting shit, do you know what I mean? But because they've got nothing else in it, that's all they've got, just propaganda, then this is where we're at, man. This is where we're at. At this point, we might as well call, that means that we could probably call his dad black supremacist then. Do you know what I mean? Probably. You know what I mean? Could probably call his dad a black supremacist, man. But yeah, I think I've addressed this coconut. You know what I mean? And the conclusion is that we will be getting rid of you because you're a criminal. Now, we don't like criminals in our country. You know what I mean? We don't like criminals and racists. So I think you can go. All right. Now, I just want to play another little thing just to, again, just to show you like where we're going with the politics and how scummy all these little fuckers are. Do you know what I mean? And because there's no morals now, yeah, within the politics, because the precedents have been set by this fucking dickhead Trump and this arsehole Musk. Anyone got Tesla stocks, by the way? How's your Tesla stocks looking? Anyone that's got Tesla stocks out there? All right, I'm going to play another little segment. I'm a science pyramid, but that's only because it can be shown. Oh, scientists. Scotland is good. We have yes, Scotland. I saw oh yeah, Biggage. I think it was on Biggage's showed a slide between England and Scotland, all the things we got to pay for where you lot get it for free. You reckon it's done? I don't know. I don't think it's done, to be fair, but it's done for now. But I don't think it could be completely done, to be fair. But yeah, man, I know people have definitely been selling up their stuffs and that. Right, so let me just play this whilst I just quickly put 120. I'm going to be getting off soon. But let me just quickly play a bit of this. I'll tell you as well, yeah. I was on this other app and I was chatting to this Jamaican guy who's living in Australia, man. I couldn't believe it. Nvidia stocks are definitely done. No, I wouldn't say that they're done. Khan, to be fair, because this what's it called? Deep what's it called? Deep Seep or whatever it's called, this other chip, the Chinese chips, that they haven't actually come into Thingybob though, have they? They've just said that they can do it for cheaper, this, that, and the other, but I don't think they've actually brought it to the market to actually start selling yet. I don't think. I might be wrong, but yeah, I don't think Nvidia is done, but yeah, obviously, fucking hell, man. This is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let me not even digress. But yeah. Let me press play. I'm gonna make a hot drink. That's what I want to do. Talk about that coconut's made my mouth dry.
Stick grants and loans and funds. Every administration makes changes. That is completely different than while you decide what you're going to do, halting all of them with no notice. There wasn't a prepare for this, change your funding mechanisms because in a year we're going to, no notice, just instantly, to the point where members of the Office of Management and Budget are coming out and saying, we don't know what's going on. They're clearing out our office and implementing loyalists across the government. We don't know what to do. People are getting hurt.
Are you a DJ? Club DJ? Bedroom DJ? Just got new equipment DJ?
And while all that's going on, Trump's going, should I run for a third term? They say it's not allowed. As he's causing a needless crisis.
And this is what I'm saying, yeah. This Trump, even this thing of him positing running for another term, like I just don't understand how America's allowing all this. Even just him letting out all them prisoners, man. Like I said, the precedents that are being set, it's just not good, man. Trump making his own crypto coins, what president uses his position. But this is what I'm trying to say, Jordan. This is all he's come for. This is his last hurrah, man. They've come to clean up. Yeah, in this next 4 or 5 years, they have come to clean up. Like literally, just clean up. Clean up. Like seriously, I don't want to say worried, in it. Do you know what I mean? Because but I just think these next 4 or 5 years, if he does remain in, like I said, I don't think he's gonna last the time. I really don't. But if he were to last the time, it's gonna feel like 10 years, or not even just feel like 10 years. Like the amount of things that's gonna happen, it's gonna feel like it's like a 10-year period as opposed to just like a 4 or 5 years, man. Seriously, he's a lunatic, man. Of course he's going to come out richer. Oh, my God, man. He's coming to get intergenerational wealth now. All of them are. Because some people are even saying that the whole, the fires that are going on in certain parts are all on purpose. Do you know what I mean? Just to be able to... Oh, boy. Let me just press this play, man. Because trust me... Well, and this is another thing, you know what I mean? With all of these other things going on now, this thing now is, being able to get swept under the carpet. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but there are some, there's excessive RIPs going on, man. Listen, Trump's. See, I think the people then romanticized about the Trump the first time round, but it's going to be nothing like this time round. Nothing of the sort, man.
Nationwide and internationally, where people don't know if they're going to get food in meal support. He's on stage giggling about an unconstitutional third term.
300 people sitting in a plane, every one of them either a murderer, a drug lord, a kingpin of some kind, the head of the mob, or a gang member. And you're flying that plane, it's not going to end well. You ever see the movie Con Air? That's what, yeah, except here's the difference. The people in Con Air were actors. They weren't nearly as tough as these guys. I would say that plane would be gone before it ever left. Those pilots would be gone before it ever left. So they don't want us to shackle them. I don't want to be in that plane.
Yeah, this is talking about the dispute that he had with Colombia. I thought Near and Dear Carr documented this well. Colombia says, we're not taking shackled detainees returned on military planes, transport them with dignity. Trump said, let's slap some tariffs on. Colombia said, okay, here's some tariffs right back at you. America has a meltdown over price of coffee. Trump says, fine, no more shackled detainees returned on military flights. Will be dignified like Biden was in returning migrants. Colombia goes, okay, cool. And then Trump goes, I won. But the rest of the world goes, well done, Colombia. That was a strange debacle that they declared victory on. Didn't quite understand it. But before getting back to Trump's speech, you might be wondering, well, Luke, you keep saying there's so much confusion. Why don't we just ask some of the defenders of Trump? Surely they have an explanation that will clear this up for us. Here is Republican Congressman. I'm blanking on his first name. His last name is McCormick, but they're not throwing up his name. Rich McCormick, like I said, a Republican congressman, trying to justify the restrictions of funds to children who are food insecure in schools.
Would you support getting rid of, school lunch for vulnerable kids and breakfast and Head Start, for example, and getting rid of childhood cancer research? Do you support that? And what do you say to your constituents? I want to follow up on that question, too, because I didn't hear an answer from you.
By the way, keep in mind, because I blanked on it, his first name is literally Rich. And that's going to come into play whenever he starts saying, take the food out of the mouths of children.
Did you know that you could be generating 10 grand a month or more by simply teaching other people what you already know, extract that into an online course and sell it around the world fast? This is Kerry Eagler. He's generated 7 figures teaching other people e-commerce. And this is Joanna Tompkins. She just had a 30 grand month teaching nail technicians how to get more clients.
Sure. So I'm an ER doc, and I know that philanthropy.
By the way, keep in mind,
rid of
schools. Like I said, a Republican congressman trying to justify the restrictions of funds to children who are food insecure in schools.
Would you support getting rid of school lunch for vulnerable kids and breakfast and Head Start, for example, and getting rid of childhood cancer research? Do you support that? And what do you say to your constituents? I want to follow up on that question, too, because I didn't hear an answer from you.
By the way, keep in mind, because I blanked on it, his first name is literally Rich. And that's going to come into play whenever he starts saying, take the food out of the mouths of children.
Sure. So I'm an ER doc, and I know that philanthropy is where you get most of your money for childhood cancer research, for example. And it's not just you look at what the president just proposed, a $500 billion spending bill on AI to produce cancer early detection in the first stage on most body parts. That's his spending bill where he wants to increase cancer research. So it's just about what part of the money it comes out of. When you talk about school lunches, hey, I worked my way through high school. I don't know about you, but I worked since I was, before I was even 13 years old. I was picking berries in the field before we had child labor laws that precluded that. I was a paper boy. And when I was in high school, I worked my entire way through. You're telling me that kids who stay at home instead of going to work at Burger King, McDonald's during the summer, should stay at home and get their free lunch instead of going to work? I think we need to have a top-down review.
I think you're painting a lot of these kids with a broad brush. I would say that's not necessarily a fair assessment of all of the kids. So you would say all the...
What do you mean exactly? Creep? What was this?
These kids with a broad brush. I would say that's not necessarily a fair assessment of all of the kids. So you would say all the kids in your district who use the free...
He's like a movie villain. I think that we should, back in the good old days before child labor laws, I was out picking strawberries in the field. So I think that, Pamela, we should maybe reassess we got some welfare queens. That's what we got. 11-year-olds. They're just sucking on the teat of the government. Exactly.
Lunch, for example, or breakfast. They're all just sitting at home and not working. Okay, I just want to clarify because that seems like what you were trying to insinuate.
This gives us a chance. No, this gives us a chance, though, to see where is the money really being spent. Who can actually go and actually produce their own income? Who can actually go out there and do something that makes them have value and work skills for the future? I mean, how many people got their start in fast food restaurants when they were kids versus just giving a blanket rule that gives all kids lunches in high school who are capable of going out and actually getting a job and doing something that makes.
Oh, what? First of all, if you're going to do this as the Trump administration, where we literally don't know if low-income students at the elementary school down the street are going to have access to the same meal support. Some students who the only nutritious warm meal they get in a day is at school. And a lot of people think that this is clearly Rich doesn't even tap into the fact that these are real stories. This is why we have the percentages of people with food insecurity that we do. Just because you've never experienced that doesn't make it impossible. Rich, that's crazy. But I'd give advice, if you're going to send out a spokesperson to defend these freezes of federal grants and loan programs, maybe don't send out Rich McCormick, who's going to say, didn't he say pick strawberries? I picked strawberries before I was 13. And then when asked, wait, but you don't think that's a fair way? People sitting at home and that's not where you get the free meals, sitting at home. But people sitting at home choosing, I'm lazy, shouldn't be getting free food.
If you want to make a full-time income from home working part-time, you need to know this one concept, because there is a new and better way to make money in UK real estate without ever buying houses and being a landlord. You never get any loans. You don't need to buy, fix up, and...
But we should have special tax breaks for private plane purchasers. Okay. But people sitting at home. Oh, no, I don't think that's all of them. That's why I think we should freeze all these funds to see who can really make it. That's what he said. He said, no, exactly, Pamela. I think this is crazy. I think we should just, you ever heard of Darwin? I think we should just see who lasts. Now, this is me desperately trying to inject a little lightheartedness into what is a profoundly serious subject. And he's saying, I like the idea of this freeze because then we can see who's been faking it. Because any of the people who now don't really have food insecurity, we'll learn people who aren't really now going under fed. We've exposed them. We've exposed those lying SOB 11-year-olds. Hey, or so that there's no stigma and so that we can implement policies with healthier meals to promote a nutritious diet, even for people who do have the money to eat at school. We should just implement free meals across the board for students, given that's a tiny amount of money compared to what we spend on all sorts of stuff McCormick doesn't have a problem with. Hey, a eensy, teensy, tiny part of the tax cut bill that Trump did last time, if we just don't do that and take some of the revenue that you were going to give up and instead just keep the taxes for wealthy folks where they are. I'm not saying even raise them yet. We should, but just keep them where they are. And that those funds you were willing to give up, let's just use that money and do free meals. And that's not even what this money's going towards that he's talking about. We're talking about specifically low-income meal programs. And as we learn more, we might get updates on what is and isn't being prevented again, because there's a lot of uncertainty. You have Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer speaking on this.
Last night, President Trump plunged the country into chaos without a shred of warning. The Trump administration announced a halt to virtually all federal funds across the country. In an instant, Donald Trump has shut off billions, perhaps trillions of dollars that directly support states, cities, towns, schools, hospitals, small businesses, and most of all, American families. This is a dagger at the heart of the average American family in red states, in blue states, in cities, in suburbs, in rural areas. It is just outrageous. Funds for things like disaster assistance, local law enforcement, rural hospitals, aid to the elderly, food for people in need, all are on the chopping block in this new administration. Why? They need tax cuts for the ultra wealthy, and these cuts, they think, will fund them.
Guys, I honestly, I know it's fair to mock people when they go, I didn't expect it to be bad. Because obviously I expected it to be bad. But maybe somewhere I thought that some of it wasn't going to happen. Because surely, even just for political reasons, the Republican Party wouldn't want to self-destruct for the future elections. But no, it's this bad. And our hope is there's an encouragement from Democratic politicians, from media figures to call in to your local representatives and encourage them to push back against this. But we are in a true time where alarm should be sounded. Thinking about, we talked about the HIV treatment or the broader support that goes to people that benefits us through the global stability and health that it induces. All, boom, gone. You heard the list there from Chuck Schumer, but so many things are uncertain and so many lives are at stake here. Here's this being reported on CNN, then we'll get back to the Trump speech.
5 minutes ago, she'd never play piano.
All right, we begin the hour with CNN's Phil Mattingly, who joins us now. Phil, this is stunning coming in from the Trump administration, a pause on federal grants and loans. What does it all mean?
Yeah, it's honestly, that's the question. A lot of people who administer these loans and get these grants out the door were asking last night. That's how surprised people were. Look, we have seen a number of pauses, particularly on foreign assistance, on issues related to the executive orders that President Trump has signed in the initial days in office. But this is so wide-ranging and so large scale that I think a lot of people last night, including some career officials in the OMB, were trying to figure out exactly what they were going for. Yeah. And the reason why is this: the actual 2-page memo that was put out and signed by the acting director wasn't exactly clear on the scope of what this order is going to do. Here's what we know at this point in time from talking to probably more than a dozen people over the course of the last 12 hours. Yeah. All loans and grants from the federal government, federal assistance, will be paused. We're talking about rental assistance, school breakfast and lunch programs, Head Start, federal grants for water infrastructure. What is not included in this is Social Security payments, Medicare payments, and according to the memo, any payments to individuals. They don't really define that much further, but the reality right now is there are lawmakers and constitutional lawyers who are saying you shouldn't be able to do this. This should be illegal. This isn't under your authority. And the administration very clearly moving forward with this review.
And this comes after he had just illegally removed inspectors general without the notification before to Congress. You have the powers present to remove these inspectors general, but not to do so without the notification of Congress ahead of time. And then we have what's being alleged to be from an OPM employee, Office of Personnel Management. OPM employee here, we are not the bad guys. I'm a current employee at the Office of Personnel Management. They're sort of blowing the whistle on what's going on internally. I know this is long, but please stick with it. This is a throwaway account for obvious reasons. I'm posting this because people need to know what's going on at OPM. I've been an OPM employee for nearly a decade.
The thing is, Reanimator, and this is what I'm saying, you're there saying this is funny shit, to be fair, lots of crying woke tards and all the rest of it, But this is what I mean, right? Because if this was going on in England, you wouldn't be saying that, Reanimator. You and a lot of these people that are so anti-immigration and anti-Islam and all the rest of it, which is one thing, But these are the other things that come with it, right? And you lot wouldn't be, if this was happening in England, whereby people's free lunches were getting cut and this was getting, the people that would be going mad. Because, and this is the thing, because this is what I'm trying to say, yeah. Because what you will find invariably is that a lot of the people then that are anti, but that's CNN. How you, mate, this is MSN lies. Look, you can't win. So which station is the truth then? Which station is the truth then? What, you don't believe a word of what, Reanimator? What are you talking about, man? Do you actually, have you been, Reanimator? Have you been, because I know obviously sometimes you can't get no signal in your van, right? Have you been keeping abreast of what's been going on over there, or do you get all of your information from from people that want the blacks out and the Islamists out? And is that where you get your news from? This is LBC nonsense. Okay, you give me a link then. If this is nonsense, where do you get your news from, bub? Okay, where do you get your news from then? Who do you think's telling the truth out here? No one's disagreeing with that, Louise, about mainstream media. However, like I said, I'm sure people, there's some of us have got actual boots on the ground over there or whatever. I gave you a link to Jean Carroll. Jean Carroll. Hold on a second. All right, I'm going to be wrapping this up soon anyway. Well, come on in, Jean Carroll. Appeals court upholds 5 million Jean Carroll verdict against Jean Carroll. Trump full documentary. Right, I'm looking for something more recent. Reanimator. Trump loses Jean Carroll appeal. I don't know, man. When you warm your heart up a bit, Reanimator, you know what I mean? You become a bit cold of late. You need a bit warming. You need a bit of warming. Just so the BBC could survive. Boy. Jean Carroll testifies against Donald Trump in rape trial. Reanimator, do you honestly believe that Donald Trump is not a fucking pervert, man? Are you serious? Have you heard about how some of the Miss World women spoke about Donald Trump and all that, man? That man's a pervert, man. Listen, he said he would give his daughter one, man. I don't hear nothing else after that start. And don't come and start spamming my chat neither. I've seen it. Play my link. All right. Right. The world's a stage. All this shit is a show. I agree with that, Louise. I agree with that. Oh, sustainable teardrop. Oh dear. because they're at a meeting, tried to get the blacks out. And Danny Roscoe at a meeting, tried to get the blacks out. And Danny, the slave catcher. Roscoe. Danny, the slave catcher, Roscoe. All right. Let me just finish.
Decade and a federal employee for almost 20 years. I've never witnessed anything even remotely close to what's happening right now. In short, there's a hostile takeover of the federal civil service. Let me say this in no uncertain terms. OPM has been compromised and taken over. The very backbone of American government, the HR of all HR in the U.S. government, has been taken over by outside politicals. In just 5 days, they managed to push aside dozens of non-political career civil servants who were there specifically to prevent the civil service from becoming the president's henchmen. And think about as we continue through this, why is it that while you can definitely feel the impact of one administration transitioning to another in normal times, there is a certain fluidity to it. There is something smooth of all those random organizations that are funded by the government, all the random little things day to day that we come in contact with as it pertains to our government. It kind of stays the same. And it kind of feels stable, even if there's big picture things changing because of who's the president. That's because of this. Career civil servants, they aren't a political actor. They're not doing a political job. And they just, one administration to another, whether they agree a lot with the president or not, they just do their job. And so there is, like I said, a smoothness that comes of that. That's changing. Why? Well, you'd only need to do that if you wanted to do things that career civil servants with some dedication to not just Trump, but also their job and our constitutional process, if you want to do things outside the bounds of that. The current acting director, Charles Ezel, is a low-level branch chief. He's the friendliest yes man you'll ever meet. He never says no. It's clear they pushed aside all the high-level non-political civil servants who refused to do Donald Trump's bidding until they found Chuck. Under his name, they've sent numerous requests to all the agencies to collect information on government employees that they see as a threat to their agenda. Instructions say to send these lists to Amanda Scales. Amanda is not actually an OPM employee. I guess they probably meant to say, but Amanda. Under his name, they've sent numerous requests to all agencies. And let me skip forward here. Someone literally walked into our building and plugged in an email server to our network to make it appear the emails were coming from OPM. It's been the one sending those various test messages you've all seen. We think they're building a massive email list of all federal employees to generate mass RIF notices down the road. The non-political civil servants here at OPM are watching helplessly as our government is being systematically dismantled bit by bit. Even the IGs are being fired to prevent them from investigating the numerous whistleblower complaints we file. Please share this and tell the world that OPM is not the bad guy. We're just as helpless to stop this as the rest of our fellow public servants. Hopefully someone out there can help us, but it's looking pretty grim. So again, that's being alleged to be from someone at the Office of Personnel Management saying,
all right, then. So that was a letter, as you can hear, from someone on the inside telling you what they're kind of seeing within the sort of government offices, etc., etc., etc. I reckon we're going to hear a lot more sort of, I'm not going to use the word whistleblowers, you know what I mean? So that might not be the correct word for these types of people. But I think we're going to hear a lot of sort of dissent from within the ranks, even from a lot of people that voted Republican, because they're not going to think that they signed up for what they're about to see, especially when it starts hitting them in their pockets, etc., 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 which they didn't necessarily bargain for. Yes, Reanimator, please do make a video. You know what I mean? At least that can be something that we can get back to agreeing upon. You know what I mean? Because yeah, your winter has definitely been extended. James May has said the landslide of Americans that voted for Trump are very happy with Trump's first week, far exceeded our expectations. No, I don't think that's a true statement. James May, I don't think that's a true statement, because there's many white Republicans that vote. I can still play my link through. Where it? All right, man. Which link? Which one's you talking about? Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm calling it as well, Stu. But big up yourself. Thanks for passing through. Like I said, man, we will revisit this again because, like I said, I'm probably gonna be paying a closer eye on this particular what do you call it? I can't remember what the word is. A masterclass in how to get shit done. So what's he get? All right then, James, as you've obviously come to cape for Trump, what's he getting done that wasn't getting done before? Apart from immigration, what else is he getting done? Yeah, I know, Reanimator. I'm just trying to find it, man. You're actually giving me work, son. At 2 o'clock in the morning, you're giving me work. But hold on. Right. Our AI prison world.
I just say it's a fight. That way I'm not the...
All right. Let's get this video up for Reanimator. Hold on. It's not even long, to be fair. It's very short, so it must be very punchy. Something to prove my man's innocence, I'm sure. I said, apart from deportations and all that, yeah, we know about. I said, apart from that, because really and truly, that's not immigration is not America's only problem, is it? Just like it's not England's only problem, but it's a very emotive problem that obviously you can use to get the people going. 1 second. Am I in the right place? No, that's not the right place. Hold on a second. Of course, it doesn't make her credible or Reanimator, man. Anyway, for the fairness, we'll play it. But I know it's going to be something fucking defending that fucking rapist, man. All right, let's see what this will be.
Just say it's a fight. That way I'm not the victim. I just say it's a fight. That way I'm not the victim, right? I'm not the victim.
You don't feel like a victim.
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished, which the word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not sexual. It hurt.
But I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasies.
What?
We're going to take a quick break. If you can stick around, we'll talk more on the other side.
Wait.
You're fascinating to talk to.
Did she just say most people think about rape as sexy? Did she just say that most people consider rape as sexy? Is that what she said?
She's not my type. That is what the President of the United States has just said about the woman who says he sexually assaulted her. She's not my type, which is what one says when a friend tries to fix you up. Not my type. It's not what anyone really says when accused of what amounts to rape. Not my type. That is precisely what President Trump just said, and not for the first time either. She's not my type. He just said this about his 15th and latest accuser. And we begin tonight with her account of the alleged sexual assault that she says she endured at his hands. And that alone should be compelling enough. At any other time, it would be. Yet today, it's also part of a larger and more troubling story of collective indifference. Somehow, we'll explore the reasons why. The fact that the president has been accused 14 other times of unwanted sexual advances or outright sexual assault has numbed people to just how abnormal this is. These kind of accusations. When Bill Clinton was accused 2 decades ago, it shook the country. Well, now the country shrugs as if one allegation is an outrage, but 15 are a statistic, even though he's on tape boasting about being able to get away with such assaults because he's a celebrity, even when, as in this case, the alleged assault is corroborated by 2 other people that she told at the time, back in the mid-90s. That's when writer and Elle magazine advice columnist E. Jean Carroll says this happened in a dressing room at the New York clothing store Bergdorf Goodman, just steps away from Trump Tower. She writes about it and other painful encounters in her book, What Do We Need Men For? A Modest Proposal. We spoke just a short time ago. I want to begin just by asking you about the latest thing that the president has said just short time ago. He gave an interview to The Hill. He said, I'll say it with great respect. Number 1, she's not my type. Number 2, it never happened. It never happened, okay?
I love that. I am so glad I am not his type. I am so glad. This was 20 years ago. And I probably was, at that moment, in that 5 minutes, the most attractive woman in Bergdorf's in that one bit of time.
And you think that's what it was about for him?
I don't know what it was about. Anderson, we were having a high old time. You remember Donald Trump, hail fellow, well met, walking up and down the streets of New York, greeting everybody. Everybody liked him.
You're talking about 1995,
96. He was Shakespearean. He was great. You'd love to see him on the street. So when we met in Bergdorf's and he said, help me, advise me to find a president, I was delighted. I was thrilled. I thought, this is hilarious.
I'm wondering, the statement that he said, which he's just made, which is, she's not my type, number 1, that was the number 1 thing.
I love that I'm not his type.
He has said that previously. There was a woman, Jessica Leeds, who came forward, and he said, I think we actually have the tape of what he said, and it echoes similar language. Let's just play what he said about Jessica Leeds in front of a crowd.
When you looked at that horrible woman last night, you said, I don't think so. I don't think she would not be my first choice, that I can tell you. Man. You don't know. That would not be my first choice.
He also called Miss Universe.
That's disgusting,
fat.
man.
Miss Piggy, I think he called her.
This guy,
Miss Universe,
yo,
one of the most beautiful women in the solar system.
This is your guy, man.
And he
Lose
called
off
her
of
fat.
you, boy.
The other thing that he said is that you are totally lying. He said, again, in this interview, new interview, he said, totally lying. I don't know anything about her. I know nothing about this woman. I know nothing about her. It's just a terrible thing that people can make statements like that.
He's denied all 15 women who've come forward. He denies, he turns it around, he threatens, and he attacks.
Let's talk about what you say happened, because obviously the details of it all matter. And this is, I should point out, just part of, this is one person you talk about in your book. This is not a book about Donald Trump. There's not Donald Trump on the cover. This is about your life. And
we don't even mention his name. I mentioned his name once in the book. Once.
So you say you were in Bergdorf Goodman.
I was coming out of Bergdorf's.
Which was a store I heard you liked a lot.
It's a posh and cozy and
your whole face lights up when you talk about Bergdorf.
I was just there today. Okay. I just loved it. So I was coming out and he was coming in. He was standing out and he put his hand like this. So I did not go through the revolving door. He came in. He said, hey, you're that advice lady. And I said, hey, you're that real estate tycoon. He said, come and.
No, I didn't ignore it, Reanimator. As you can hear, and now I'm playing the whole thing. So I'm definitely not just sweeping that under the carpet. You know what I mean? That is it. But what I am saying, though, is that if 14 women have accused you of rape, then there's no smoke without fire, right? Surely. And this is, you see, and this is then it sort of becomes the problem. Do you know what I mean? Because okay, you're concentrating on this one woman, yeah. Now we're understanding that there was all 14, 15 other women, plus he went to fucking Epstein's Island, plus he's been pictured with all them young gal there, plus. Now for me, that's enough smoke to say, you're potentially problematic. Plus, he's on TV talking to that, was it Rick's, whoever it was, saying that it would give his daughter one. Yeah. And this is what I'm trying to say, yeah. If this was a normal person, like just your normal everyday person, you would not be as accommodating of this man's flaws as you are of him. Do you know what I mean? Reanimator, for example. If I just bought you, I don't know, fucking Christopher Morris as an example, you get me? And he had done all the things that this man had done, you lot would have hung, drawn, and quartered him already. Yeah. But because you've got certain values that you agree with in terms of Trump, primarily immigration, anti-Islam, and all of these things, same like I said, yeah, like you got certain people here, Gummy, you understand me, who is a piece of shit, yeah, who was a demonic piece of shit, yeah, but because many of you agree with her on her stance on immigration, the boats, the Muslims, the this and the that, then you accommodate her. You get me? And this is what I'm trying to say, that going forward, this is the type of shit show that we're going to be going into. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah? Because many people know that this guy is they know that he's a wrong'un. Yeah, they know it in their core. They know he's a wrong'un, but boy, because he's going to build the wall and kick out the immigrants, whatever, we're going to forget that. We're going to forget all of that. Do you know what I mean? And we're going to go through. Do you know what I mean? We're going to forget that he said he's going to eat the dogs and the cats and the blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not sticking to this woman Reanimator. No, we're not doing that. No. Because that's a classic ruse as well. You know what I mean? Whereby you publicize the really, really mad one, or the one that is the least to be believed and whatever. Then that just makes all the rest of them look like they're nutters and chatting shit. No. Yeah. I truly believe that he's a wrong'un. Yeah. So if not her, then there have been others. Yeah. If 14 women came and accused you of something, Reanimator, I'm gonna have to start looking at you a particular way. Yeah. Now again, I'm also reiterating that we know that he is a sleazeball. We know he's a sleazeball. Yeah. The people them that voted for him knew that he was a sleazeball, but he's a sleazeball, like I said, that will build the wall, get rid of immigrants and this and that. So he's able to pull on their emotions. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah. And this is what I'm trying to say. The next 4 or 5 years, we just need to get used to it. Yeah. Just scummy politics. Do you know what I mean? Just scummy. Yeah, just scummy shit, man. Just scummy propaganda vis-a-vis Danny Coconut Roscoe, vis-a-vis Base Luke when he made that move there. That's just scummy politics. Do you know what I mean? Just scummy, man. You know what I mean? You know, you just go to someone's yard and then you don't like a couple things in the yard and you just take them out of the yard and then go and display them in your yard. Scummy, man. Scummy. All right. How many people have been deported under Obama between 9 and 15? His administration has removed more than 2.5 million people. And your point is? What's your point? What's your point, bub? If that was the case, then yeah, and this is what I'm trying to say about it's all propaganda. And this is what I'm trying to say, then you're even proving my point. You see what I'm saying to you? Because what you're then saying then is that Obama was on job in terms of deporting people, but then why was Trump's campaign so anti-immigration and going on like the Democrats didn't do a good job? And this is what I mean. It's all bullshit, and you lot know it's bullshit. Yeah, you lot know it's bullshit. You get me? But because you and him have similarities, you're all right. So thank you for letting us know that, Adam. You know what I mean? Trump has been accused of millions of things. This is crime. And again, this is what I'm trying to say, that the politics have gone into the ground, because once upon a time, to be the American president, etc., you would have to be as clean as you could be. Do you know what I mean? Even if you were doing things in the dark, as it were, these things were not to come to light. And if they did, usually the person that was making them come to light would go missing. You know what I mean? But initially, you'd be voted in because you were seen to be a clean-cut person. Now we're voting in people that we know are literal fucking reprobates. Like, literally. I remember Obama saying Trump would have to wave a magic wand to get the economy back on track. Then when Trump turned it around within 6 months, Obama tried taking credit after saying Trump would need a magic wand. Right. When are you talking about, James? What when are you talking about? When did he turn it around? What year are you talking about? Can we be specific, please? Yeah, what year are you talking about, James May? What year are you talking about? Yeah, but what? Okay, exactly, the first term. So that's when he followed Obama, correct? So it was okay. What was his fiscal policies that turned it around? Then go on, James May. What was his fiscal policies that turned it around, James May? Because, like I said, when he was in power last time, he had free run because they were printing money in it because it was a quantitative easing and all the rest of it. Yeah, so he was cashing checks. Doesn't matter what they were. Of course it matters what they were. This is what I'm trying to say, man. No. Because first you'd have to prove that these policies were policies that he or the Republicans put in. Like, are you stupid, man? Who the fuck do you not think you're talking to, man? Please, man, but it doesn't matter. Business was booming because of quantitative easing. Like, stop it, man. Like, stop it, man. Stop it. Business was booming because of quantitative easing. So yeah, you're talking nonsense, James May. You know what I mean? You're talking nonsense, man. Absolute bollocks you're talking. James, you know what it is? You're talking shit, man. And this is what I mean about propaganda. You're just talking shit, man. Yeah. Because a lot of the shops are closed now because of the internet shopping and all that, man. Like, stop being silly. Stop being silly, which was part of the plan anyway. So stop being silly, man. You're an idiot, man. Let me not even be disrespectful, but you're chatting shit, man. Yeah, I hear you, man. I mean, I don't know about the moles thing, but he's obviously talking to us like we don't follow the news and we don't understand global economics and things like that, man. But you're talking nonsense, man. But yeah, man, family, let me just leave it there anyway. 209, 9's a good number. Yeah, I mean, but this is what I'm trying to say, Reanimator. But he's you know, this James is trying to allude to, I'm not even sure what, man. But yeah, like I said, he was in charge of quality, and everyone was definitely getting cut a check. Yeah, everyone was getting cut. I can't remember what the word was, man. There was a particular word for it, but everyone in America was happy, man. They were getting, yeah, man. They were getting money for sitting at home. So, yeah. Anyway, listen, people, we'll be back at this again, man. Yeah, we'll be back at this again. Yeah, make sure you do, man. But you see, I played the mini clip and then I'll play the longer version. You see? So you can't even say nothing. I think there might have been a little bit. How much left was there? Hold on.
Advise me. I want to buy a present.
All right, just for Reanimator, we'll just play out on the rest of the of this lady so that we can look at Trump as being innocent, and then yeah, all will be forgiven. About she's not my type. He's cheeky about she's not your type, but your daughter's your type. You're cheeky.
I said, oh, for who? He said, for a girl. So I was enchanted. It was such a great moment. So how about the handbags? Oh, no, he doesn't want a handbag. Well, how about a hat? So he strolls to that.
And had you met him prior
once,
to that?
Just once, briefly. There's a picture.
That's where the photo of with
my ex-husband, and he was
I know.
ex-wife.
That's why I'm just playing the whole thing.
Nice. It's a very nice.
Which, by the way, he had said he's never even met you previously. Obviously, the picture which we have, tells a different story.
So we went to the hats, and he immediately grabbed a fur hat, of course. And I said, oh, you can't put a dead animal on your head. And then I found out later, of course, all of his women wear those fur hats. Ivanka, you've seen pictures. They all wear, okay. So he asked, I said, how old is the young lady? And he said, how old are you? And I said, 52. And he said, you're so old.
He said that?
Of course. He said, you're so old. And shortly after that, he said, I know, lingerie. Or he could have said underwear. And so we went up the escalator. We went to the lingerie department. It was empty. There was nobody there. There was nobody on the whole floor, frankly. I think you go through bathing suits and cruisewear, and the store was not populated.
So what does that mean?
Nobody was there on the counter.
That's going to sound strange to people that nobody was in the...
Because Bergdorf's is the greatest store on the earth. They take care of whatever you want, they're there. If you're thirsty, they'll bring you water. They'll get you whatever. They'll call all over the country to get whatever you want. It was a moment in time. Nobody was there. Plus, a dressing room door was open, which is very unusual because usually they're locked, and the attendant comes and locks it, escorts you in. Okay, so on the
so he said lingerie because he said he wanted you to help him pick out some lingerie.
Well, it can't because he was not having it with the hats.
Okay.
The hats were okay. So then we went up. He was going to get some lingerie, and I am just like, oh, well, I can dine out forever on this story. We're going to go get lingerie.
You say you go up to the laundry.
All right, I'm going to play one more. This is Nixie's, and then, because I nearly forgot. And I think she says that she might be going live, so anyone that's got a bit of insomnia, looks like Nixie might have a bit, so she might have a show for you. Why is it doing that? She may well be nuts reanimator, but nuts women can be raped too, right? You don't have to be just fully, what are you trying to say? That raped women, women with mental impairment can't be, so where is it? Oh. When you got one bag of... No, I agree with that. That's a nonsense thing. I agree that's a nonsense chat. Reanimator, yeah? I agree with that. But I'm saying, I'm not going to just... Because she's made, yes, Reanimator. I don't disagree with all of that. But like I said before, what they will do is make the maddest one, the loudest one. You know what I mean? To then discredit all the rest of them. Like, we know the tactics. Yeah, we know the tactics. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that what those things were. Listen, no. It doesn't. Regardless, even if she says those things, yeah. If he done what he done it, innit? You know what I mean? So we're not gonna do that, man. We're not gonna be like trying to be making excuses. We're not doing that, bub. We're not doing that, innit? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, no means no, innit? No means no, Reanimator. Yeah, of course it was kicked out, Reanimator. Less than 3% of rape things get convictions. This is the problem. Less than 3% that go to trial get convictions. So you saying it was kicked out of court is like nothing. That's nothing, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's nothing. Yeah, 3%. Well, there you go then. So if he was charged, then that shows that there was some guilt, because oftentimes what isn't done in the criminal court is taken to the civil court. But I'm just reiterating that less than 3% of rape things that go to trial end up in convictions. Yeah, so we can't even be surprised. So is that hush money then, Reanimator? Then arguably that's hush money then, right? No? Anyway. I'm not like I said, I am not justifying those comments that she made, because even you heard me gasp at those in terms of it being sexy and whatever else. But that still don't mean that it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So, and plus 14 others, or was it 14 or 15 other women came forward, and 2 other women corroborated her story, man. So, yeah.
The best hope for Germany. I think some things that something I think that is just very important is that people take pride in Germany and being German. This is very important. It's okay to be proud to be German. This is a very important principle. I think there's frankly too much of a focus on past guilt, and we need to move beyond that. Children should not be guilty of the sins of their parents, or even let alone their parents, their great grandparents, maybe even. For the AfD, and I think you're really the best hope for Germany. I think some things that something I think that is just very important is that people take pride in Germany and being German. This is very important. It's okay to be proud to be German. This is a very important principle. I think there's frankly too much of a focus on past guilt, and we need to move beyond that. Children should not be guilty of the sins of their parents, or even let alone their parents, their great grandparents, maybe even.
I don't know, Nick. What's he saying there? That the German people should be proud of who they are and the sins of the. I don't know. I don't know if I found that too inflammatory, to be fair, Nixie, man. I don't know. I don't think I found that too inflammatory still. Hold on. What have you said? What did I miss? I can see where they're going with this, and things are going to get a whole lot more racist now. No, I definitely agree with that, Nixie. Like I said, I think him doing what he done the other day with his salute sort of set a precedent. The good thing is though that there has been, although at the end of the day he done it on purpose, innit? He knew exactly what he was doing, so you know they're willing to take the risk or the chance for whatever reason. I had my hair done today, you know. It feels really nice. Had a nice treatment. First the Nazi salute, and now he's encouraging Germans to forget the guilt of the Holocaust. This is all by design. Oh right, is that what I missed? Okay, forget the. Okay, Nixie. All right, fair enough. Well, look, like I said, innit, we're definitely going into I would say scary territory, one way or another. Like I said, the only good thing is that Labour are in power over this side of the Atlantic. Like I said, I think if him and Boris were both in power again, it would just be a problematic. What's an oxymoron? Anyway, James, I can't even take you seriously because. Is this the man Nixie was calling a Zionist? The guy supporting AFD, and Nixie wants to talk about low IQ. Yeah. I could see how someone thinking a particular way could join them two dots there. To be fair, Nixie. This Oh, was you waiting for me to come back and say good night? All right, well, it's connected back again. So, yeah, man, like I said, Nixie, have you got insomnia, bub? Let me see. All right, I'm not sure if Nixie's got insomnia or not, but she may do in her head over there. So, but if not, listen, good night, man. You done it. It's been the 999. Let me get at it, man, before I get myself into more trouble than I have. I think I might do an all night as I have work at 10. What, you're gonna bleach it when you say you're gonna do? Wait. We say you're bleaching the night. Nixie. You can still bleach, Nixie. All right, people. Well, it looked like video editing taking enough time. Yeah, you're dedicated, man. I'll give you that, man. I'll give you that, girl. You are dedicated. Mickey, all right. You're dedicated. All right, Nixie. You do you, girl. Let's see, I know. See if anyone. Name that tune. It's very low because I'm doing it on my phone. I can't plug in my speakers. But name that tune. Salsa. I mean, I don't know if you're listening, man, but this is for you still. Big up to the baking. Not quite, James, but there's a version to that, sis. What I mean, James? Jeez. You know, if you had your speakers up now, you know what's popping. Late night crew. Come on. Someone's gonna grab the twin, someone's gonna Leviticus. It's a go come. The good old days, people, when multiculturalism was at its best. At its best. Loving best. You can't think of the name. I'm going to tell you, man. But make sure you're lifting up your foot, man. Feel the rush. And do a little mix now. SOS State. All right, Nixie, say nothing, my girl. So you got all the VIP, yeah? Nixie got all the VIP treatment. Come on. We saying back pass, front pass. Woo! Yeah, man. So this tune's called the Helicopter Tune, people. Helicopter Tune. Yeah. These were the good old days, man. The good old days, man. Oh, mate, man. No responsibilities. You know what I mean? Not a care in the world but to get up the next morning. Trust me. The good old days. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Like you always hear me say, not a day younger would I want to be or a day older. I'm good right which part we did born. You know what I mean? Because I think we got the hangover of the 60s and 70s and all that. And then we set our own pace, man. You know what I mean? We set our own pace. But yeah, man. Music. I hear you, Nixie. I hear you go. Hey. I hear you go. But listen, people. Trust me. I'm on my way out. I wish we could go back. I hear you, man. But I would want to go back to that time, that place. Everything would have to be the same. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be like young today. You know what I mean? I'd want to be young when I was young. Yeah. And probably just do it twice as much. Nah, but we done well, man. We done well, man. Some didn't come out the other end of the raving time or raving scene, you know what I mean? Raving took some casualties along the way, man. Let's keep it 100. It took some casualties along the way, man. You know what I mean? Some people went on a trip and never come back, star. They're still out there somewhere. Tripping. No, dear. Oh, dear. See? I've just got myself going now. Hold on, let me see. I've got one more. Probably, I don't even know. I need to stop doing these as well because I just get bare copies and that. Come on, name this tune, man. First bars is supposed to catch it. Come on. True, sis, I lost many friends. There you go, Nixie, man. I tell you, man. Na 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 na. Cheese and peas. Come on, Nixie, straight in. Come on, Nixie. Ah! Sure. I'm gonna be waking myself up, man. But how you mean? Oh, not a care in the world. Come on, Nixie, man. Hey. Woo. I hear you, Nixie, man. It's a time gone by, man. Memories don't live like people do. Boom. All right, people. I'm out, man. I've gone back. I'm back in time. I'm doing my thing, man. Mental, radio, mental. Oh, Lord. Shut. I'm fucking waking myself up to us. Oh. All right, people, I'm out, man, because I'm getting myself all awake. I'm gonna need to go to my bed. All right. Tune in to Nixie. She might be awake. Peace out, people. This is the Nines. I'm out, man. Big tunes. If YouTube allowed tunes, you know, I would come and fuck up this place, man. Trust me. But we're gonna have a 70s night, man. Probably on my other channel, man. And just come and bang out some tunes. Come on. We're out.